back at it.
Okie dokie. So, all right, we have that, and I think I'm going to try to make a new recipe. All right, so we have these. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yo, almost there. Just 1 second. Yo, almost there. Just 1 second. Okie dokie. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back. Boink. So take those, put those in. Boink. 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 of those, a little bit of spray. Just a wee bit, nothing crazy. Air fry, we'll do 400. We'll do 390 for 45 minutes. About 390 for 40 to 50 minutes, and then we'll flip them halfway between. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. All right. Let me know, let me know, let me know. All right. How are you guys? What is up? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Lucky Vlog. Hey, what's up? How are you? How are you? What you got? Snail, Lucky Heart of Vlog. How are you? What's up, Lucky? I got some potatoes. I'm just doing some cooking, hanging out, seeing if anybody's online. How are you today? You good? That's what's up. I got this new recipe. It is some protein pancakes mixed in with sweet potato. Now, keep in mind, if you've never been to this channel before, I talk about philosophy. I do like health and wellness, and I also talk about music. So if you're into music, music theory, if you're into self-improvement, all that stuff, I even have a community group in my description. Just let me know. I am basically, I'm going to make a few protein pancakes and talk to you guys while I cook. For the record, I did just run, no joke, for those in the chat, check out my last 2 videos. I ran 40 miles in 2 days, 20 miles back to back, and a 50-mile bike ride. I streamed it. So it's inside and it's at a local gym, but I did put in a lot of mileage. So now I'm just kind of resting and doing other stuff and streaming it for you guys. That's pretty cool, right? It's on my last few lives. Go check it out. So I ran 20 miles back-to-back days. It's pretty fun. By fun, I mean it was tortuous. And now I'm actually going to take and make some protein pancakes. I'm going to take some PB2. I take PB2 powder, right? And I put that in just a wee bit. That's my PB2 powder. What's up, guys? PB2 powder. And then I take some protein chocolate batter. Woo, woo, wee. There we go. Put that there. Very simple. Make sure that closes. Garden God. What's up, Garden God? How are you, brother? What's up, man? How are you? Then I also take these guys. I take some dark chocolate chips. How are you, Garden God? Let me get a better view over here. I got to keep my phone charged. So we're just cooking, man. Oh, what's up, Battle? Did you enjoy? Hey, guys, let me know. I'm cooking some sweet potatoes and I'm making some protein pancakes. Guys, tell them in the chat. Tell them what your boy did. Tell them, because when I say it, people don't believe me. Did you guys enjoy the 40-mile runs over the last 2 days? Was that kind of cool? Was that kind of cool? Y'all like that content? Y'all like it when I do the endurance stuff? Did y'all like that? Because that was a lot of streaming, guys. That was like, I don't know. It was a lot of streaming, I'll tell you that. It's dumb the way this is. You ever watch people like put stuff up and you're like, what are you thinking? Like, why would you put heat near a banana? That's just going to kill the banana. Anyways. Oh, did you deserve to be banned, Cameron? Did you deserve to be banned? What did you do? Let me hear you. Let me hear what you're saying. You said, yeah, that was over two days. It was 20 miles, 50-mile bike ride. Okay. Well, good. Now you have more now you have more time to spend on yourself and my community, Cameron. So, what's up, Mike Jones? Welcome back. Mike Jones, you should check out the 2 20-mile runs I just completed and documented. It's pretty fun. Anyways, yeah, so for a first-time home buyer, I have bought 2 houses in my life, and I would say my advice would be, if you know you're not going to live in that home forever, live lower than your means, okay? Don't spend so much money that you can't invest at least 20%. Always invest 20, 30, 40% of your income. And yes, a house is an asset, but if you draw an asset that's a liability that you don't own and you get into a 30, 40-year mortgage, I wouldn't recommend that. I would say preserve capital and invest. Also, I would extend out the longest mortgage. I would get a 30, 40-year mortgage with the lowest possible rate at the lowest interest. And I would make 3 or 4 double payments per month so I could do it directly to the principal. So each year it reduces it. Yeah. That's what I would do. So that's the advice I would give for that. Does that make sense? Next question. Guys, I do all sorts of questions on here. Like, I know if you find a house and you're trying to invest in it, that's one thing. But if you're getting a house to live in, so live within your means and don't believe everybody. Don't believe what everybody says. Like, if the house that you have is causing, it's an asset, but if it's struggling and it prevents your cash flow, don't do it. It would be better to rent and not own anything, preserve all your capital, and then have enough. Because if you if you have things, but you never want to free up your cash flow, even if what you're paying for you don't own, never free up your cash flow. Don't free up your cash flow and get you locked into something. I don't recommend that. That's how you stay middle class forever. Don't do that. I'm making, these are some of my protein pancakes, right? So it's PB2, dark chocolate, and I have my waffle maker here. Well, I'm going to basically make some protein waffles because I'm hungry. If you look at my channel, I ran 20 miles back-to-back days and a 50-mile bike ride, and I am kind of recovering today. So, and then I'll take a banana. I'll smash a banana in my batter, right? So basically, I got banana, chocolate, PB2 mixed in with some protein powder. Now, how do I keep it smooth? Pretty simple. I'll take 1 egg. Hope that makes the stream less laggy. I believe the stream was lagging. So yeah, so basically that's the waffle maker. Here's the sweet potatoes right here. Essentially just going to kind of roll them a bit. I roll them like every 15, 20 minutes. There we go. Pop them in. And still 30 more minutes. Now, interestingly enough, I tell this to people, you can take sweet potatoes and eggs, and you can also make a batter. Sweet potatoes and eggs together make a good little batter if you want something. Now, I also cooked this earlier. Welcome to the chat, guys. Just hanging and cooking. I also made this earlier. This was pretty good. This is my cream of mushroom chicken sausage pasta. So I cook the pasta noodles, I marinate the sausage in bone and beef broth, that's the veggies, and I do the creamy base. So think, instead of creamy Alfredo, think more creamy mushroom with some meat. It's a really good dish. And because I use whole ingredients, it's whole food. So if you learn to cook with whole food, you can eat a lot more. What kills you is when you go out to eat, you don't see all the, I used to cook in restaurants, dude. You don't see all the bull crap and all the calories people put in. So the goal for me is to have yummy, like these. Like I make these for my clients, dude. I call them Chris's McMuffins, dude. What's up, Dean Heiser? I make these for my clients. It's an egg, low-fat cheese, a good whole grain, and a Canadian bacon. This thing has damn 30 grams of protein in it. And it's half the calories as the one you get at McDonald's. So you can get more protein and half the calories, right? So it's about learning how to cook like that. So now we got that one. And that is my first protein waffle. See that? Protein waffle made with, oh man, woo, not good. I got honey, banana, dark chocolate, and they come out soft. You see how soft it is? It's not dry. I know how to cook protein stuff, and it doesn't taste like a dry piece of cardboard, right? Ooh! I'm sorry, I'm just eating it because it's just so dang tasty. Good, healthy food you wouldn't think would taste that good. I'm telling you, I know how to do it. Been cooking a long time, guys. Am I a world-renowned chef? Not by any means, but I can tell you this. A little bit of effort goes a long way. And if you really if you're trying to lose weight and you really wanted to make it happen, just get some low-calorie sugar. 2 tablespoons, 5 calories. So then you can do this. Whoops, I put too much in it. Oh boy, it's only 20, 30 calories versus 200 or 300 like a lot of people do. That's a difference of like, I don't know, 2,000%. Anyways, got the batter right through here. Homemade batter, smashed bananas, peanut butter. And again, if you're into it and you really don't know what you're doing and you don't have baking soda, you can get some Magic Jack hot, right? You can get some Hungry Jack, and if you only use like an 1/8 of a cup, you can put that in your batter. Then you don't have to balance your ratios. It'll automatically be soft. So egg, a little bit of flour, peanut butter, dark chocolate. Boom. 1 scoop. That's 1/3 of a cup. That's another 1/3 of a cup. Really, 2/3 of a cup is all you need. I put a little bit more because I like a little bit bigger waffle. Boom. Pop that in. Close. So, you got to admit, guys, that's hot for you. No, see what I mean is, guys, you see that? Now, that's the batter. Bananas. I mean, look at that. That doesn't look like your typical protein waffle. You see how moist it is? Right? You see how moist it is? It's because I still leave just a little bit of the flour in there, but then I take where you would put a whole cup, I mix the ingredients that are more nutrient dense. So, in essence, I could eat this every day and continue to stay in shape. Because remember, I'm an endurance athlete. Just to put it in perspective, guys, our last couple of lives, if you go into it, were 3 and 4 hours long. I ran for 20 miles 2 days in a row with a 50-mile bike ride on the first day. Today's my recovery day, and I'm eating like 10,000 calories by the end of the day. So today will just be a refeed. So I started the race at 222. 2 days later, I was 211 pounds. I'm just doing those races on stream just to show you guys like endurance is kind of fun. And don't forget, I also have the potatoes here. We're also doing the sweet potatoes, right? Big fan of sweet potatoes. The best carbohydrate on the planet, in my opinion. Bam. Bam. Okay. So, what you guys up to? Y'all talk to me. Huh? Talk to me. That's hot for you. What's hot for me? Huh? Mm-mm. Oh, that's so good. I'm telling you. The only thing you could add to this, but you'd have to be careful. And the only other thing you'd want to add to it, maybe, from a nutrition standpoint, is maybe, just maybe, some walnuts. You could add some walnuts in there. You add some walnuts in there, chocolate, dark chocolate, banana, and walnuts, egg. And then if you're going to use milk, get raw milk. If you don't have raw milk and you don't have access to it, don't worry about it. But if you're taking your nutrition seriously, I find reducing homogenized dairy to be key. Reduce homogenized dairy, right? Did it? Mm-hmm. Guys, don't be scared to eat if you're training. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Second waffle. Yep. Yep. Next one. One. Two. A little bit right there. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Close. Mm-hmm. Very good. Mm-hmm. Put in the chats, guys. I'm reading. These are pretty good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's up, guys? Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So, essentially, 2 days ago, 20-mile run, followed by a 50-mile bike ride, then another 20 miles. Check it out. Look at the links in my live. Look at my last few lives. I documented 3 and 4 hour sessions of just me doing cardio. So I'm kind of getting back into endurance training. So a lot of times I do this endurance training. I mean, it was like, pretty much 8 hours straight nonstop. And I hadn't done that since I was like younger. So I'm really thinking about getting back into endurance training. So guys, help me out. I'd love for you to kind of watch me pretty much get back into the running and the cycling and all that. Because I had really good endurance and I got into powerlifting and got bigger. So now I've lost close to 100 pounds. I was 300 pounds. Just think for a second in your head and think about losing 100 pounds. Okay. Then I'm getting into endurance. So my body's not going to be muscular like it used to be. It's still going to be pretty muscular, like lean wise. But when you do endurance, man, you're going to lose weight. So I'm still doing like the endurance training mostly. And I think I'm going to add some hybrid in that too. Like I'm still going to lift weights. But I lifted weights for so long, guys, that I kind of got bored of just trying to like look big. And then there comes a point where no matter how much you train, eventually you're going to get to where it's like, oh, so eventually you're going to get to where it's like, if you want to win an event, you're going to have to train for that event. So when I train to run and swim, yeah, I lift weights. But if I lift weights for hypertrophy, that don't really work for my goal. I'm not trying to compete. I'm doing performance-based, Anyways, shout out, guys. Mindset training, music theory. What are you going through your life? Any of those things you're allowed to talk about on the chat, and I'll engage with you. Okay, very easily put. There we go. There is another protein waffle. Protein waffle. Protein waffle. Protein waffle. Protein waffle. So good. They are so yummy. I am running out of spray. Almost. I am not. Then we got enough time for one more. Protein waffle. Protein waffle. Protein waffle. Protein waffle. There we go. I think this one will be the last. All right. There we go. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle anywhere I like. What's up, guys? It's crazy that this can be eaten every day for a performance athlete, but just for an everyday Joe, if you make these, by the way, if you want access to these recipes and different stuff, I post them in my school form. It's at the top of my profile. It's also in the description. I have an academy I run, and it's based on mindset, health and wellness, and accountability. If you're curious, come join it. If not, no big deal. But it's a good spot to come learn. Yep. Okay. So these are yummy. Now what I'm going to do, I have a client who probably wants some of these. Take her. she'll want at least one or two. So I'll take this one and I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give her a couple slices there, right through there. So that'll be for her. And now for her, she likes sweets more. So I will throw in, by the way, people hire me to cook their food. So it must not taste that damn bad. So just a little bit of shredded coconut. A little bit of shredded coconut. People like it. A little bit of shredded coconut. So that's her breakfast, right? Then I'll take a banana, pop this open, just to make it more fun, because she's an athlete. Bam, 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 bam. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Just so you know, I have bleach and chemicals over here that are organic. So I do respect the food. This is her dish. This is her little plastic dish. That's her dish. That's the one she likes. And then I take dark chocolate. I take some dark chocolate and I put it on top. And that is my client's breakfast. See? That's my client's breakfast. Dark chocolate, peanut butter, protein, honey glazed with almonds mixed in. Her macros are perfectly laid out. Once that cools down, she gets her food tomorrow. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I like to make my protein waffles anywhere I like. Boom. Unplug. Cool down. Unplug. Unplug. Cool down. Dan it. Dan it. Dan it. Dan it. I. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Cool. Banana. Woo, 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 woo. Bam. 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 This is for me. Can't you see? It's so yummy. Meow, 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 meow. Do, 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 do. It is so yummy for me. Carbs do not make you fat. Carbs, I eat carbs every day and I lost 100 pounds. So this is after 2 days of running for nearly 40 miles and a 50-mile bike ride. Holla at your boy. Yo, I'm going to go to bed now. Doc, how can you go to bed when it's yummy pancakes with these freaking awesome waffles? By the way, Duck, come join. I forgot, Duck, did you join my school community? You better join before it's going to cost money. I told you the first 100 people get lifetime access for free. At least come join it. It's in the description. Come join and talk around. It's a good thing, man. Anyways, there we go. Very good. And don't forget, the honey, I'm telling you guys, all you people that are scared of sugar, let me tell you something. In the last 2 days, I ran 40 miles. And if you think I'm full of shit, I'm not. Go back to my last 3 streams, and there's a 4-hour stream and a 3-hour stream. That's like 8 hours nonstop. I had a charger, and I did it inside at one of my fitness infernos. I did that because my brother is getting ready to have surgery. If you're using your body and you're moving, sugar is not bad for you. Sugar is bad for you if you eat it and your body's not active. If you're not active, do not consume a lot of sugar, yeah. But if you're active and you're training, my body and my calves and my feet are so sore today after 40 miles of run. Yeah. That one Duck, all you have to do, the link is in the description of this video or at the top of my profile. Go to YouTube where my profile is. Go to the top. There's a link that says school, SKOOL. Click on that. It takes you there. It's free for the first 100 members. After 100 members, because we're already over 22, it will not be free. Go ahead and get your lifetime access, right? I'm working on a lot of stuff in there. You can also, we go live in there and we have formats where there's people, we can do FaceTimes and stuff. Check it out, bud. Once you apply, I have to approve your membership. So make sure you take your profile and actually fill it out so I know it's you. And then you can see I've written about 41 articles in there with different stuff. I started it about 3 weeks ago and we're in 4 countries. And hopefully you can look with me, stay with me. I've lost 100 pounds. I'm a Navy veteran. Something else I like to do, I like to train for endurance. I also like to play music, mind muscle music. You know, it's not a huge bicep, but that's not bad for someone that runs, right? Anyways, guys, stay good. Holla at your boy. Yep. Does W mean win? Yeah, Duck. So the only thing in that community is everybody, it's a private server. So everybody in there is nice, they're respectful, right? Every person in that in my community, it's at my academy. I am the leader in that academy. I created it. I'm the CEO. All I ask is you help people and uplift them on their journey. It's kind of like accountability for other people. They're going to help you get to your goals and you help them. Holla for a dollar! Holla for a dollar! Yeah, baby. Anyways, what's up, Crimson Diamond? Yeah, but the community doesn't cost any money, Duck. I am going to have memberships and some stuff into the future, but any of my original members, you don't have to pay. Now, I'm writing a book and I'm doing a bunch of other stuff. There's going to be stuff you can always buy, obviously, but just to be part of the group and to come to the meetings and stuff, you're going to see. What's up, Alyssa? How are you? I am cooking. One of your ducks got its foot trapped under a rock. Well, that's not good. Hopefully that duck made up for it. Holla for a dollar. Good. I'm cooking. These are my protein waffles. I'm going to get a screen share of this real quick. Guys, thanks for coming to the chat. We're going to do this. This is my protein waffle. I got the recipe coming soon. Shout out to everyone who's in the live. Stop. Now we'll do another screen share. Screen share. 3, 2, 1, go. These are the sweet potatoes, guys. All right. Yum, yum, yum. There we go. Unrecord. Stop. Okie dokie. Anyways. No, I'm doing pretty good. I literally, no joke. Check it out. My friends and family. Check this out. I literally documented a 20-mile. That looks glorious. Glorious. This has 100 grams of protein in it, this dish, because I use isolate, whole eggs. I grind up some good flour. I put some isolate. I put creatine in my pancakes, dude. I'm an endurance athlete. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm an athlete, but I still recognize the benefits. It's got honey. By the way, guys, I used to be 300 pounds. I'm trying to get to 10%. I'm doing hybrid training. How do I look? Am I looking all right? Your boy's 40. I'm almost 40 years old. You see that? Almost 40 years old. So that's the muscle side. But I am not a bodybuilder. I use health and wellness and endurance activities to help control my mind. I also talk about nutrition and mindset training. I'm a Navy veteran. I love to share my experiences of life, my mess ups, my successes, my failures. All of it I like to share online as a digital documentation. So pretty much once I die, they're going to be able to pull up YouTube and be like, okay, does he get into heaven or not? I don't know. I don't know, maybe. Pretty much it's my digital book. You know what I mean? By the way, I got honey, right? Honey, banana, dark chocolate, all that good stuff. So what happened to your duck, Duck? Yeah, I was 300 pounds, dude. My duck is being treated right now, and it's nearly healed. Well, just keep doing the best you can, duck. So the key is when I eat this, because there's still enough fiber and whole ingredients. Oh, and I made this for a client. This is my client's breakfast. So one of my clients wants me to cook them breakfast, so I make them this. So this is what I make them. So when my clients pay me, oh, I would if I could. Hey, I'd pay. Look, if I could, I would. But some of my clients pay me to cook their food because I can cook pretty good food. It's not a 10 out of 10, but it's like an 8 out of 10. But the good thing is it's healthy. It's got protein and stuff in it, which is better. Right? Anyways, so I got the waffle, the dark chocolate, the banana, the coconut, all that good stuff. Oh, oh yeah, it's really good. Oh yeah, it's yummy. Oh, it's really yummy. Trust me. So this is kind of an example. Let me just get one more screen share. 3, 2, 1. So this is kind of an example of just another recipe and an example of something I'll cook for my client. Okay. Very simple, basic food. Basic food. Simple, good, basic food. Mm-hmm. Don't be scared to eat, guys, if you're training. When your body's sore and it's achy, it needs nutrition. Huh? Mm-hmm. Mm. Yum, yum. Mm-hmm. Oh, but, what is this? On a more positive note, oh, sweet. That's cool. That's awesome, Duck. I'm going to stay away from the VR and I'm going to stay being authentic. I think in the future, well, I won't give my opinion, but I think there's going to be a lot of people using AI for the same tools. And I think authenticity is going to have a value that people don't understand the value of. People are going to be looking for authentic people who aren't scared to just go live with nothing. That's good. Hey, keep doing it, man. Whatever you do, keep growing. Keep growing. If your goal is to grow a channel and get more views, do what you need to do that. Based on your goal, do what you need to do to get to your goal. Simple as that. Makes sense. Remember, it's not about views. You want your watch time to be up, but more than your watch time, you want engagement. Your engagement is what the algorithm's going to look for. And I think the missing link in most people, they do not go live enough. By the way, guys, I'm almost 40. I've lost almost 100 pounds. And I'm a hybrid athlete, just eating a bunch of food right now. You're 3 away from 100? Congratulations, Duck. St. Jason, thank you. And St. Jason, I appreciate that. Engagement and comments, that's kind of where it's at. I'm halfway monetized. I'm on about 45 to 55 to engagement. I don't know what that stat means. That's not really I don't know what that means. But what you want to do is, if you, like me, I may only have 3 to 5 people in here from some time, but Every time I go live for an hour and 5 people come in, that's 5 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours, 5 hours. You want more watch time. I did videos for 10 years, and it wasn't until that I went live. Now, I'm not that smart in a lot of ways, and I wasn't using the best AI and all the stuff. I just used YouTube as a pure accountability stream that when I decided I wanted to do something, I was going to share it on the stream. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. If 45 watch the whole thing, that's what's up. But that's not engagement. Engagement is comments interacting, Duck. Anytime somebody comes in, Duck, and they comment on your video, respond to them. Say, hey, thanks for coming in. And don't automate that stuff. Look, everybody's automating everything and it saves a lot of time. But if you take the time to do it manually, still use tools to automate, but when you message people, make sure your message is authentic and genuine. It doesn't have to be perfectly edited. What people want is something real. They want something they can relate to. Continue to do things that let people relate to you. Like me, I had a 15-year-old mother. I was supposed to be aborted. I was homeless. I went to war. I have PTSD. I've suffered with depression, suicide. When I was younger, I tried to kill myself, right? I've gone through ups and downs. I've had 2 businesses. I've been divorced. I had 2 houses in California. I've lived in Yokosuka, Japan. All of these stuff is stuff that I share with you guys. And I'm working on writing a book and I have a community. So it's pretty simple. Um, I use physical training. Specifically, I like riding bikes. I'm best at the bike. I'm getting a little bit into running. And I also used to power lift. I'm not as strong as I used to be, but I get more into endurance. It's not sad, Duck. See, no, it's not. You see, you think that's sad. And if you can't look at it like that, it's not sad. What it is it's inspirational that I was able to go through that and come out on top. You see, that's the difference in our perspectives. You can't be like, oh, that's sad. Oh, I feel bad. No, it's good to have empathy, but don't look at, oh, that's bad. That's the wrong way to look at it. Maybe think about how did somebody go through all that and come out on top? How did somebody go through that and then not give up? Right. So that's what I share with you in the community. Whether it's music, you see the piano, or it's encouragement, or it's mindset training. Guys, I'm not going anywhere. There may be days where I go where I'm not posting a lot here and there because I have other stuff to do. I do have a life outside of YouTube. But at the end of the day, guys, you found the right spot to actually talk to a mentor and someone that will get you to the next stage of life. I've already climbed up and down the ladders many times in life in different situations. I'm simply showing you how to do it. It begins in your mindset, your attitude, how you carry yourself, whether you're homeless, living in your car, or you have 2 houses. I've been in all 3 of those scenarios, and each one of those scenarios, I rose into the top 5 to 10% of each group I was in. I'm not arrogant saying this. I'm showing you I know how to do it. That's what I'm teaching you on here. By the way, did you apply for the school academy? Let me see if there's a pending membership. I didn't. Nope. Wrong. That's wrong, Duck. You can't do that, maybe, but I can. Wrong, Duck. Wrong. There's 168 hours in a week, Duck. Maybe you can't. Okay. Agree to disagree. If you think working a 40-hour week is a long week, you're never going to be successful. I work 80 hours a week, and I've been doing that for almost 10 years. And I mean, look at the amount of streaming and look at the amount of the 1,600 videos. Look at the places I'm at. Look through the 1,300 videos in my fucking channel and then tell me you can't work more than 40 hours a week. If you have a family, if you have kids, you have time restraints, sure, it's difficult. But all I hear is a loser when somebody says that, Duck. I hear a loser if they do that. Now, I don't think you're a loser, but that's how losers talk. Now you're apologizing. Don't apologize. So now you're apologizing for being a loser. No. Don't do that. Focus your mind, focus your discipline, and get the job done. Simple as that. It's not more complicated than that, dude. Now, that being said, that's just how I live my life. You get it? You ain't got to live your life that way. But look at my bio and look at my story and ask, what have you accomplished in your life? And then look at what I've done in my life before I reset. And then ask yourself, wow, if somebody else can do that, why can't I? Quack, quack. What's up, St. Jason? It's all mindset, man. You got to conquer this. You'll know you're doing something right when people will hate it. And I modded him. There is a reason I modded him. He's young. Don't worry, man. I tell you what, I'll moderate who I want to in my channel, and I have reasons I moderate certain. People. Yeah, that one duck is very young. I get it, but I'm also trying to prepare him for life because life is a war zone. It really is. It's your mind, what you have to do. I'm telling you, man, you better get used to doing hard stuff if you want to be successful. Like, I've had an insurance business I sold my share in, or I've had digital marketing. I was a stock trader. I was in California. I was in the Navy. It's always, you have to set the standard. No, that's not an insult. No. Doug, he's entitled to his opinion. He's just agreeing that, the way you're coming off, Doc, it sounds like excuses sometimes. That being said, I know you're young. Do not think that I am picking on you. I am simply trying to show you and prepare you for what's to come. You can agree to disagree, but I promise you, if what I said hit a nerve, understand this. 10, 15 years from now, you're going to understand this conversation. Awesome. St. Jason. See, St. Jason just said a great mindset is your best ally. Love that. Took St. Jason years to understand that I was my own worst enemy. You see, the mind can be your best ally or your best enemy. Absolutely, Jason. 100%. And let me ask you this. What was it that allowed you to really understand that in your mindset? Was it team sports? Was it like a death of a loved one? Was it just understanding, watching people? I'm always curious to open my own perspective and ask others because that's such a bold statement that I agree with. I totally agree with that statement. So much so. Young Duck is young. He came into my streams for a long time, and he was the only person in my streams for a while, so I made him a moderator. That's why he's a moderator. Right? I mean, you should live the lifestyle that makes you that coincides with your purpose. I'm waiting for Jason's response. Hopefully here in a second. Hopefully he's typing it. And feel free, you don't have to rush it, Jason. But yeah. So let's see. Oh yeah, sweet potatoes are good. Guys, just so you know, if you take I found an audiobook on Spotify named From Broken Boy to Mended Man. Oh, okay. Interesting. I've never heard of that one. I got a big library. I got a pretty large library of ones, but I've never heard that one. But okay. So what example, give me a second. Let me put this over here. So what was there an example of something they said, or was it just as a whole, the whole concept? Because my brother had a drug addiction for a little bit. Sadly, he fell to some stuff, and then he saw James Clear. I recommended him to get Atomic Habits, James Clear, and that changed his life. So I have book lists that I recommend because Atomic Habits was something I thought was a good book, but I never had to read that book to find it. what you found. Because for me, I just figured out if I kept doing hard things, I figured it out on my own. And then I heard other people start to say the same stuff, and I was like, I think I'm on to something. So, again, this is what we got. Boom. All right, guys. So, this is basically some of the preparatory food I got: sweet potatoes, protein pancakes. Boom. Oh, I'm sorry. My fault. My bad. Oh, my bad. My bad. When I turn the camera, I have really big thumbs. My thumb takes up like three of the buttons, so I think I hit the mute. Okay. What I was saying is this. What I was saying was this. I have my main bulk, which is three types of meat, cream of mushroom blended in with pasta. It's like a creamy, yummy pasta dish, right? And it's got a lot of protein and carbs and good fats in it, right? What I'm saying is I eat that for my real food, but when I want breakfasts or if I want something sweet, this is like that. Do I think you sound like a lazy person? No. If you were older, maybe. Oh, that's definitely homemade. Oh yeah, it's good too, dude. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not picky. I'll eat anything, but I'm really I like real whole food. I run a lot, I train a lot, I'm a hybrid athlete. I can't function off McDonald's and stuff and go on 40, 50, 60, 70, 80-mile runs all the time. I could get through. Oh, what's up, dude? I'm good. So I cooked all this. Those are my sweet potatoes. This is for a client. And then that's a breakfast. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, I'm a trainer, man. I sold my insurance business and I became a trainer because I love health and wellness. I am a hybrid athlete. I am a cardio junkie. I love cardio and I love high repetition. I am not a bodybuilder. I never am going to be a bodybuilder. I have no desire to put on a Speedo, shave my balls and everything, and go on stage. I think it's cool. I like bodybuilding as far as hypertrophy, but it's silly to kind of be naked on stage. I don't know. I don't know. Is that weird? I don't know. When I was younger, I thought it would be kind of cool, but like everybody I know that competes in bodybuilding, when they get older and they take the drugs and all that, they just, I don't know, man. It's just not for me. I'm more of an athlete. I'd rather be fit than just do this all day. I don't know. Am I weird? Yeah, happiness comes from within, dude. It's like now if somebody else is happy bodybuilding, oh, that's okay. By all means. I have friends that compete and I go up there and I support them. And I have some friends that use drugs and I see them and I'm just like I see what goes on behind the scenes when people aren't looking, and I'm not going to call any names out of respect, but I can tell you I don't think that culture is the right way for health and wellness. I think having muscle is awesome. I think building muscle is a fun journey, but also the older I get, I enjoy endurance. I enjoy movement, pull ups, push them. That gets me going. That doesn't mean that I'm right. It just means I have one goal. Like one of my friends is a national NPC competitor. He's really large and he trained as a natural. Then he got his pro card and then he started doing some PEDs. He's great. He is a good dude. I have nothing against him. That's just not what I do. We He loves it because when we train, it's fun. Like he'll come train with me, I'll train with him, and it's just like I'm not judging people, but in the gym culture, okay, put it this way. I saw a post the other day. Right. Well, here's the thing. There's lots of things of it. I saw a post the other day where there was a young muscle guy, and he showed a picture of a Olympic caliber athlete from Great Britain, an Olympic medalist, as in the best of the best, a runner, and he's a long distance runner. And he showed a picture and said, "Don't look like this. This shit's weak." And then he showed a picture of him. He is an obviously drug induced person, and he's making fun of a long distance runner who is an Olympic athlete. Why on earth do we post things shaming people? What we should do is if someone's a bodybuilder or a strength trainer or a cyclist or an athlete or a calisthenics, we should celebrate physical culture of improvement without revealing our own insecurities and projecting. You see what I mean? Hell yeah, Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson. Am I going anywhere? Matt, didn't you come in for my run? How long did I run the last 2 days, Matt? Did you come into it? Matt, did you come in for my streams when I was doing 3 4 hour runs and my 20 miles back to back? Didn't you come into some of that? I'm not trying to sound arrogant. This is me promoting myself. I'm putting myself out there, doing the hard shit, and then telling you that. Hey, no, are only because I was cooking. Matt, see what I cooked? I was in the kitchen, dude. See what I mean? Your boy, your boy. Listen, Matt. Listen, Matt. Listen. Listen. Your boy trying to stay strong, man. So I had to cook. So I did some sweet potato cooking. I got this, which is my new recipe. I've got a really good recipe for that. And then one of my clients wants, they're going to pay me to deliver them breakfast. So I made their breakfast, right? And then I got this right here. This was my masterpiece earlier. This is my cream of mushroom. Cream of mushroom, homemade. I take these meats. I have chicken sausage, turkey sausage. I take my meat, right? And I soak it in bone broth and beef broth. I mix it all together, and this is pure muscle food, dude. I am telling you, it is so good. Real pasta, chicken sausage, turkey sausage, a little bit of pork, just a bit, mixed in, soaked in bone and beef broth, loaded with good pasta, all mixed together with mushrooms. It is my favorite dish after a 40-mile run after 2 days. 40 miles, 50-mile bike ride. I literally love this dish. Whole food. And then for my other breakfast, I made these, right? Right through here, which is right here. These are, I'm making my little protein McMuffins. It's basically my version of a McMuffin. So I make these for some of my clients. I basically, hey, I'll make like 50 of these, put them in a bucket, or I used to make 50 of them, put them in a cooler, go out, and when I go to the gym, say, hey, you hungry? I got a cooler full of food. They're only $3 each. Boom, boom, boom. 1 for 3, 2 for 5. 1 for 3, 2 for 5. 1 for 3, 2 for 5. And boom, boom, boom. Make a quick $100, 50% profit, net margin. Bro, I used to roll around a cooler in San Diego to the parks, and I'll tell you, homeless people have enough money to buy food. They do. They have cash. I don't know why they're homeless, but you'll all do. You cook some good food and you get a cooler and you roll around and tell people, yo, I got some food, and they hungry, they'll buy it from you. Be useful. Dragon, what's up, Dragon? What do I need to do to promote my channel? Absolutely, dude. I'm so happy with it. I actually am, dude. Actually, I got really happy after my divorce because my divorce was pretty shitty, right? But I got my freedom back. I no longer have two houses. I no longer have my wife and all, but I have my freedom back. So it's kind of cool just to like, for 15 years, I was doing business in the military, deployed, and now I'm in a situation where all my time is back. So I'm actually really happy. I love streaming. I love teaching you guys about food. I have my academy. It's at the top of my link here. Go to my profile. That's my academy. The first 100 members, free lifetime access. We're at 24. After 100 members, it's going to cost money to get in there, just so you know. You're funny, Matt. Nah, uh, honestly, dude, if you really want to see what my ex-wife looks like, go through my old shorts. You'll see my ex-wife. She was very pretty. It was very fun. My ex-wife, right? I'll, I'm not gay, dude. Far from it, dude. Trust me. I, I, I really am fond of women. That's why I stay away from them. I'm actually practicing celibacy right now. No shit. So while you guys make fun of me and say, how does Chris stay so strong? I master what I eat. I master my output, my mindset, and then I go celibate. Go celibate for 30 to 45 ways, right? Do you ever miss your past? No. You can't do that. Duh. You don't miss your past. Okay, look, this is how it works. You ready? Let me teach you something about life. Okay? Listen to Coach Chris. If you stay in the past, you'll be depressed. If you go into the future, you will be anxious. Like you want to understand that there's future, you want to prepare, but you can't stick there. That's anxiety. And you can't focus on the past too much because then you have regret or depression, right? So the only thing you can do is stay in the present. Nah, dude. Matt, I can go a year without sex. I went a year without sex. Easy. Maybe you can't do it. And then if you can't go a year without sex, maybe ask yourself, maybe is there a correction of self-control I can work on, right? I tell you guys, for 30 days, no sex, no alcohol, no smoke, physical activity every day. Start out every day running at least 1 mile every morning, every morning. Then shift in. Let me program you how to create your mindset. My program is in my academy in the school. I will show you how to do it. You will not want to do it. You will hate it. But if you cannot master your thoughts, you can't control your nuts as a man when you see a girl and not lust after them, those are areas of control that control you. So you have to master the physical, the mental, the spiritual. You have to master each one of these elements. Once you do, you will become enlightened. Once you become enlightened, you will understand why energy works. It's the chakras. It's the chakras. They've been knowing this for thousands of years, dude. Laugh all you want. From 3 bowls of Lucky Charms to two. Yeah. And Matt, as you were eating them Lucky Charms, do you know anybody that was going on a 20-mile run back to back that was streaming on YouTube and a 50-mile bike ride in their spare time? What little bit of time I have in my spare goes all to streaming to you. We're trying to get monetized. Oh, duck. You want to have memories. Duck. Look, you want to have memories and hold on to them, but you can't dwell. You don't want to dwell. What you really don't want to be is you don't want to be a duck. A duck swims around in a pond. Let me show you what a duck does. A duck swims around in a pond, circles and circles and circles. What you want to do is you want to be an eagle. The eagle comes out of the pond and flies. You want to be an eagle, not a duck. Now, I love ducks. I like the aflat. Ducks are cool, nothing against ducks, but you want to be an eagle. You know what I mean? Thanks, Matt. That's what I'm getting at. So, what I'm getting at, Matt, is when you come to this channel, I purposely do hard things to set a point, right? I'm also going to go and do a workout, not now because my feet are swollen. My feet are swollen. You see the calluses on the bottom of my feet? Look at my toe. Look at my feet, dude. My feet are crooked. They're beaten. I have a bone popping up out of my foot, right? My toes bent in. And look at my calloused feet. You see my calluses? Right? I just had my calluses shaved. I had half an inch, almost, not a half, but about a quarter of an inch of calluses. What I'm getting at is you don't have to be me, but you got to find some way to do something hard every day. And I know it works. I know it works. It's doing the shit you don't want to do, man. It's the no pain, no gain. Now, don't be stupid and hurt yourself, but you got to think, dude. It's right through here, man. There's my clients' food that pay me to cook for them. My food, sweet potatoes, all this is food lined up. Not only, right? Man, I'll tell you right now, guys, no joke. I got to take a poop. I'm going to go take a poop and I'm going to play piano. But let me tell you something, guys. Sitting down all day is worse than smoking. I'll be the first to say it. Sitting down all day is worse for you than smoking. I'd rather see someone smoke a pack of cigarettes a day and work their ass off than sit all day. Dude, I'm telling you, I've been training people for a while. I truly believe that statement is true. I think someone that smokes all day but moves all day is going to have a better quality of life than someone who sits down all day but doesn't smoke. I truly believe that, dude. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. So, and then maybe I'll play some piano. Not a bad idea. All right. Just give me 1 second. But guys, I try, guys, that on this channel, while I'm taking my poop break, if you're still in here, you're probably laughing. I don't really care. But what I'm going to tell you is this. What you want to do is if you want to join my academy and actually learn about your mindset and connect with people who also share that mindset, come into my school before it's going to cost money. It's at the top of my profile. First 100 members are going to get free lifetime access just to be part of the community. Boom. Your boy's bowels are clean. Wash, wash, wash. Wash, wash, wash. I tell you what, dude. One of the best benefits of being in shape is also when you run and move, you keep your digestive gut clear. Yeah. Dude, I don't care. I don't care. Look, I am me. Your ass is gonna be if my ass is streaming for 76 minutes and I have to take a shit or a poo-poo, and I have to take a poo-poo, you're gonna be part of this. I'm not restarting this stream. I'm not restarting this stream, dude. Can you admire the authenticity? By the way, guys, listen. Anyways, what kind of angle do you want when we play? Let's see. What's the best angle? That's some funny shit. All right, let's see here. Cut the brightness on. Let's see. Got a couple things here. I can't do side angle. The phone won't let me do side angle for whatever reason. What I'm asking is, for this, I'm wondering if this is a good spot. I could try to do this. Do y'all guys like this? How about we do that? Oh, does it? Yeah, I got a variety of music tastes, man. I kind of just like music theory. Oh, let me go cut off the stove real quick. Woo! Okay, like that's not bad. Hey, kitty, kitty, no! No! No, kitty! All the cats always want to come inside. Let's see here. Oh, Dragon! Dragon, thanks for coming in. And keep in mind, Dragon, if you like what you see here, before you go, just considering coming to my school academy where I'm going to be growing and being more intimate. And when I go live on that academy, there's a way I can do like I can have a calendar in there. And let's say I could say, hey, 5 days from now, I'm going to go live and we can actually see each other face to face and engage more. That's my academy. If you join before the 100 members, you'll get lifetime access for free for those meetings. Just so you know. After 100 members, and we're 20% full, and it's growing. I'm pretty sure that by the end of the year, we may have 100 people. Just saying. C with an F. See what I mean? There was a theory I was learning the other day. I can't quite get it, but I think it's a 4 in the bass. So a C with an F.
that's right or not. Anyways, I was playing Chopin. Why do the cats keep coming in? Why are y'all trying to come in? What? Nope. Nope. Was there a dog outside? I don't know, the cats keep trying to come in. The cats keep trying to come in. They're trying to like claw through the thing there. Anyways, let's go. I'm not taking song requests, baby. I'm just playing some of my own music. I'm not the best one. I don't know Reverie by Debussy. Is that one to learn though, St. Jason? Is that one to learn? I'm a big fan of Johann Sebastian Bach, but I'm self-taught and I'm not classically trained or anything. So I just get on here and noodle. I'm just playing off the top of my head. I'm just noodling, dude. I just like to play with it. My brother is a professional musician. He's the actual person that can actually do that stuff. I'm just gonna make up a song real quick. Does that sound right? What you think about that one? That one's okay? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, what you think about that one? That's kind of cool, right? Yeah, maybe. There we go. Not too bad, huh? Oh, thanks, Saint, man. Yeah, some people say I have potential on the piano. I enjoy playing. That's all I can say. There we go. Thank you. Ah, don't worry, John. There we go. Very good. Cheers.